finally getting things looking up. I was just about giving up on my eyes, ever thinking that anything could be done. But he said there's a couple of new things there, experimental things they're doing with macular degeneration. But he said with what eyesight I do have, he'll guarantee he can make it better than what I'm dealing with now. So anything that'll give me a better quality life, right now I am all for.
All right, number five. Hobo shoestring. Yes, I am doing my top 5 nomads right now. Yeah, you call him. He's a nomad. He's a hobo, but has a tent. He's in Alaska.
With Connor and today with this, both.
I'm enjoying it. Hobo shoestring. He's been riding a freight train since 1989, and he has ridden over 1.8 million miles of steel rails in 49 USA states, 8 provinces of Canada, and 14 states of Mexico. He uses a crappy camera. Hey, he's Zap. He's got 21,000 subs. And, you know, what I think I do find the most oddly compelling about him is how his, you know, honestly, you don't need to put, like what Rob Little House Off Grid does, you don't need to put a shocking title every time on your video to get good views of it. You know, you just have to be somebody people like to watch. And, you know, well, that is, yeah, nearly drowned. Basically, this video, all he does is takes off his shirt and jumps in the water for a swim. You know, he doesn't really nearly drown. And he's got some camo glasses. But, yeah, look, almost 10,000 views. Eye exam tomorrow. Yeah, so, almost, well, 7,400 views. 7,400 views. But this one was kind of his clickbaity thing. Almost hit by a car. The thing I like, and again, it's a new entry for number 5, because I just started watching Hobo Shoestring, so he jumps in at number 5, you know, like they used to do on American Top 40, debuting at number 5, the Captain and Tennille. Excuse me, just got up. Anyway, so we got Hobo Shoestring. I'm really, you know, when his stuff pops up, I watch it, okay? Yeah. So, number 5, Hobo Shoestring. These are my top 5 nomads, okay? I mean, there are people like Itchy Boots and Bald and Bankrupt and some other stuff that I watch everything they do the minute they post. Neither of them has been posting much lately, and I'm not considering them as the kind of the nomads, like people that are nomad. You know what I mean? There's a certain kind of nomad, trailers, RVs, tents, that kind of thing, trains, that I'm considering here in this. Yeah, even though Itchy Boots does ride around in a cycle, but she's a nomad, but at the moment she's not doing anything, so we're not putting her on the list. And same with Bald and Bankrupt. He's not, I guess, you know, he stays in hotels and stuff. But anyway, my little group of my favorite nomads, just more or less. Number 5, Hobo Shoestring. Number 4. Pandemonium Asha. You know, Asha, she's I'm still enjoying her channel a lot, and I do watch almost everything she does, but she's starting to maybe drop out of the top 5. Maybe next time I do this, if I ever do top 5 again, she'll be dropping out. Couple of things about Asha that are, you know, buying the land, which is cool. I have no problem with that. But at the same time, she's not traveling like she used to travel, you know? I really love the tribe. I think, you know, the people she hangs around with and travels with are lots of fun. You know, oftentimes Scott and Terry, Destination Open Road, and you know, I'm not going to mention all the names, Wandering Yimmy, RV Ashes in April, all these other people that she hangs out with. They're a lot of cool people. I enjoy watching all of her group and all, you know, there's at least a dozen or more. You know, Dave's RV Life sometimes hangs out with all the tribe. I enjoy the tribe. It's fun to watch and all that. I wish they would travel more, okay? I realize in this certain era, things are kind of, you know, in a lockdown mode. And the other thing I think that is driving me a little bit concerning about her stuff lately is just the constant. You know, she does do a lot. These are delicious looking, and this looks like a lot of fun. But guys, you got to be careful, man. I just, you know, it is dangerous a little bit out there. You know, the kind of disregard she has for viral safety, particularly with folks that are middle-aged. I don't know. That's starting to really bother me. You know, I mean, you know, hey, you're adults, do what you want. Arizona, you know, do what they want to do, I guess. They know better, right? But still, you know, that's starting to get on my nerves with her channel. And, you know, I don't know. She's at number 4 right now. I don't know if she's going to drop out of the top 5 next time I do this, if I ever do it again. But take care, Asha, and all those folks around you. Yeah, we use the term oddly compelling for number 3 here. Living Free Mike. Again, the people that I tend to watch are not necessarily people that I like. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes they're somewhere in the middle, okay? But they're oddly compelling. It's just, I have to watch this guy. I gotta watch Living Free Mike. Why? I don't know. He's oddly compelling is the best word for it, you know? I would like to see Mike travel more. I mean, he does travel, okay? We gotta give him credit. He's at least not like some people just kind of circling a little ranch in Mexico or just going around the same state over and over again. He has, you know, he went down to Slab City. He was going to spend some time there and got burned out or got stolen. People were stealing stuff and setting fires and dog attacked him. So, you know, then he's been in Arizona. He's been hanging out. You know, he does hang out with his relatives a lot, his uncle down there, and now he's with his family and his friends in Minnesota. But he does travel. He is moving. You got to hand it to that. He's going to the same places over and over again. You know, when he does travel, you know, he hangs out with the same people and does the same places and goes down to Texas. And it was nice seeing him hanging out down in Florida with some of the other Nomads and stuff, and Southern Goodness and a few other folks, and you know, it's nice to see him do that. And I, you know, kind of looking forward to him getting together again with Nomadic Fanatic. I think they're probably at odds with each other, but you know, I wish he'd keep his shirt on more, you know, and a little less of the cooking, and maybe bring Marlo back into the picture. But you know, and he does kind of, you know, do the sad boy story of, oh, I'm really out of money. And then the next week he'll buy a $1,500 bike, you know. I'm just like saying, you know, his live streams are always highly entertaining when he kind of gets mad at his subscribers because they're not sending enough money along on the super chats. And you know, he does do some funny little funky parody rant thingies, you know, where he you know, talks about how he doesn't like it when YouTubers, you know, all they do, the Nomads, is interview their neighbors and look at their rigs, and then the very next video he does the same thing. He does have an odd sense of humor, as he has said in his videos, and he does, it's in this one here. We ran the clip of it yesterday where he kind of, you know, don't you people understand my sense of humor? I'm sitting here making funny parody jokes and you're sitting there seriously looking at me. Yeah, I know. I still find him oddly compelling. You know, I think he's probably going to get off the road pretty soon. It looks like he's just doesn't have anything more to do with this channel. I don't know, unless he really, you know, I don't know, you know, but at least for the moment, I still watch him. He's a must watch, and, you know, I'm still, you know, I like his channel. I don't know if I can say that so much about him, but like Howard Stern, like Rush Limbaugh, he's oddly compelling. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. You know, I did number what? What are we at now? We did the Hobo Guy. We did Pandemonium. We did Living Free. Now number two of my favorite Nomads I like to watch is Nomadic Fanatic. Again, you know, do I like the man? Do I not like the man? You know, that's up for question. Depends on the video. Sometimes I like Eric. You know, this video here, the one where he was in Nebraska here, he is really having some issues. It's hot. He's driving. You know, I felt kind of sorry for him. You know, he's in that big Class A. He's afraid that it's going to overheat. It's 100 and some degrees up there in Nebraska, and he's driving all night, and he looks kind of miserable and lonely, and You know, there's a sense of loneliness about Eric that, you know, even now, you know, he has his friend in St. Louis, and, you know, he does have some other people he visits from time to time, but he's a very solitary soul. Him and the cat, you know, they're the kind of people that, you know, go to parties a lot and hang around, but yet they always look like they're alone. You know what I'm saying? You can be alone in a crowd, and Eric has that kind of aura about him. You know, what you say what you want to say about his past, say what you want to say about, you know, what he does today and the buying the house and spending all the money on the house and whether that's a good idea and whether he should be doing that, or and you know, is it good content? Is he getting off the road? Is he spending more time being non-nomadic? You know, does he like to talk about himself a lot? Yeah, sure, you know. But he does, you know, his amazing skills on YouTube, his used car salesman bravado, it's just very oddly compelling to watch, you know, and we all love that cat. We just love that cat. So, you know, again, how he's done the Patreon thing, how he's been able to raise money, and, you know, he's probably, of all the nomads I watch, you know, he's been able to make a living on YouTube probably better than just about any of them. So anyway, you know, and he does, you know, work his butt off to get this channel up, you know, and do his content. So I've been watching NF Eric since I started this channel over 4 years ago. Camo Dave, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and don't forget you know, and it's, you know, I don't know. Some days I watch this channel and go, oh, that video's crap. Oh, what a boring video. I do scrub through a couple of them sometimes when he's doing touristy stuff. I find, okay, you know, he's about a tick, or he's just doing some touristy stuff in some little town. Oh, he's done Route 66 800 times. Oh, we've seen that before. But I don't know. I still keep coming back to him. I can't quit him. I can't quit him. So anyway, he is, what is it? Let's see. We had Hobo was number 5. Panda's number 4. Living Free Mike is number 3. Eric is number 2. Yeah, right. I'm getting these numbers all mixed up. Number 2. Now, who could be number 1? Number one. This is my favorite nomadic channel to watch these days. Sorry, Van City Van Life. I know you thought you were going to be in the top 5. Didn't you? I know Chrome thought, no, I think you just maybe made 6. No. Anyway, I'm only doing 5 today. It's not Van City Van Life. It is another Canadian. It's Foresti Forest. Simon. I think he is my favorite nomad. You know, anyway, I explained all that. He's my favorite. Every time he posts, I gotta immediately watch his videos, you know, and I do not scrub through his videos ever. Except maybe that one. No. Anyway, I really do watch his videos, and I really enjoy it. He really has, what he has done is what I like to watch, and that is living simply and minimalistically. He has a small mini, well, not a small, it's a minivan. It's a Chevy minivan, okay? It's not a big vehicle, and yet he's managed to put in that little vehicle, relatively speaking, it's not as little as a little Adam. He has made it, he has been able to make it a home. And he has embraced minimalism, okay? He's not bought a Class A and put a 70-inch television and a subwoofer and a couch and a refrigerator. He's living minimally, and I really like it. He has a really nice style. You know, his videos are wonderful. Yeah, you know, I usually do not like channels where they do a lot of cooking. I find that boring, but for some reason I enjoy the way he does it. He does a lot. He has this little funky crock pot that he bought at a thrift store. And I love it. And the other thing that I really, really, really love about his channel is that he really goes to some crazy, cool places. Way up in the mountains. He's always camping by himself. Never goes to campgrounds. No 1,000 trails for Foresti Forest, okay? He does really, and he hikes and he rides his fat bike. He did a series on his fat bike. He's done some really good series on his fat bike from years ago where he traveled across. I think one of the ones I really enjoyed the most from 2017 was a big trek he did over Maine and New Hampshire and New Brunswick and up into Quebec and stuff. That was a really good video, and it was amazingly good, okay? And I find his videos inspiring. He seems like a nice guy. He's actually somebody I really seem to like. He's done really well with his channel. He has built out his Patreon, which, again, the only thing I find annoying about him is how he has to always do the Patreon list at the end, which I find kind of, you don't have to do that every video. But anyway, I do, just a wonderful channel. He's young, he's vibrant, he's he just has a way about him that I really like. I enjoy his channel. There's almost nothing other than the Patreon list at the end that drive me a little nuts with him. Other than that, he really gets out there. He lives on his own. He's minimalistic. He's creative. He's really a tech nerd. He knows how to put batteries together and wire things, and it's amazing, guys. So Foresti Forest Simon, right now in June of 2020, is my favorite Nomad to watch. Okay, that's it. All right. So anyway, all you other people there, I know the turtle people are crying. Kevin's crying. I might put Kevin on the list if he actually got off his butt and went somewhere for a change. Just driving around in a circle there on some ranch in New Mexico is getting kind of boring. Anyway, all right, folks. So that's it. So we have the hobo guy. We have Pandemonium. Watch it. You're almost going to be dropped off the list soon. We got Living Free Mike, Nomadic Fanatic, and my favorite, Foresti Forest. All right? That's it for this Saturday morning, the 20th of June. I'll do this every 3 months. We'll do this quarterly, okay? This is the every quarter. So next one will be September or something, and I'll let you know what my top 5. I was going to do top 10. That gets too unwieldy. Keep it down to 5. All right? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. All right, folks, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. You all have a wonderful Saturday, and don't forget Saturday, every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Goodbye. God bless. Toodaloo. I'm out of here. That's a wrap. Vlog under.